Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Lash Finished Warm Playing Perfect Tiny. This was just finished the real life weekend of Lash Finished, and hopefully I'll be able to pull off a middle tours. This is what happened in Mexico. If you do not know what I'm talking about, go ahead and check out Mexico Warm Playing. Of course, I'm checking you all the adapting parts to make sure it preps for next season, even though I'm not on a team, but I'm just being nice, you know what I'm saying? And of course, the Constructing Championship could go down in the finals, so hopefully we'll be able to do something good, and the whole total point is basically about 30 point gap between me and the rest, but we need to score at least double podium to steal and win for the Constructing Championship, and Matt Verstappen has also won shit World Champion last episode in Mexico, and you see the development chart, obviously in a good spot I guess, but with me and the Red Bull, we are competitive, but I want to make sure I smash it in finally and, you know, obviously take on win, because guess what? Have not gotten win. Shit, Saudi Arabia could have had it in Belgium and messed it up with penalty, but Saudi Arabia is my last one. So I have not got multiple wins, unlike last season where I've got multiple of them. So hopefully I'll be able to do that in my favourite track, the last final, to hopefully be able to pull it off and, of course, get that 3 wins in a row every year. That would be perfect, just perfect for me to hopefully be able to do that around here. Of course, we all know how strong my preferred style in fighting it, but we proved it in season 1, season 2. But I've been lately struggling with the car in terms of the tire temperature, maintaining the core temperature and stuff like that. I'm hoping to improve it, of course, and we're slowly falling out 4th place, but we are pretty much safe. But you never know, because I'm saying that if you don't one perfect caller, which is stick caller, sometimes it's perfectly aim the right apex and escape at the right time, you will clearly make up so much time. I've got the fastest lap, but on launch I take some people from that and I come 4th, but that's okay. With Pellet, Ollie, Snow, Goat and Logan Sargent are out in 2-1, and of course Ollie Behrman has not made that. He had to done his part in terms of helping the Constructing Championship, but somehow Aston Martin and Red Bull are still, close to each other. But like I said in the beginning, this could be a showdown to win the Constructing title, and that is what I like to do before I leave Aston Martin. And that obviously goes to the same for Fernando Alonso, but apparently he is also leaving, potentially. We don't know how true that is. Of course, doing my second run in 2-2 now, knocked out back to 5th. So obviously, I know that the more you go out, your tyre and the track gets better. So of course, I try to take the advantage of that. While going out a little bit later, maybe that might be better to do, and I'll end up doing shit. And we have all the PS, Magnussen, Hamilton, Pierre, and Yuki Tsunoda. We don't not sure him. I forgot to add it in. They are the latest 5 are out in 2-2, but now it's in 2-3. I do feel a little bit confident that I could get a pole in finals. But that obviously depends how I do certain things. But you can see behind Joshua, I thought he was going to carry on with the slipstream, but no, he's gone in. So although he's done his run, and we've taken a provisional pole, but can I hold on to it with Leclerc, Sutton, and Fernando in 3rd. And I need to make sure I do a good job, but unfortunately, I end up see the track limit move out of the way for Lando to go by with no problem, and Fernando takes on pole with Leclerc, Sutton, and me 3rd, who is doing some really all around last finals.
Tickets for this one sold out in a matter of seconds, some for as much as $1 million. There's a massive interest in Formula One in the United States, so it's no surprise we have a third race in America. Welcome to the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Well, tonight we go racing around the bright lights of Las Vegas, 3.8 miles under the Nevada night sky and thousands of neon lights. There are landmarks everywhere you look, punctuating the 17 corners and 2 DRS zones. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Fernando Alonso lines up on pole position, and Daniel completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Norris, Ocon, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Leclerc, Gasly, Tsunoda, Verstappen, Perez, Behrman, Albon, Stroll, Joe, Hamilton and Logan Sargent. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'll give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish. But let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Big pressure at the start of the race, Crofty, for all of them up and down the grid, no matter where you are. But the drivers these days, they practice, practice and practice. They have rigs with them at the circuit where they can sit down with the actual steering wheel from the real car, and they've got lights that they react to. The clutch paddle is tailored around the driver's hands, around their fingers, so they can have optimum position before they start. So there's so much thought and effort that goes into getting these cars off the line.
Now we're getting ready to crack on to the last final, but here the good news, we are starting P2 instead of P3 1. So this penalty that Charles Leclerc had, that obviously will help in a long way. Of course, it's all about how can we, can we beat Alonso in turn 1 or not. So of course we need to wait to see what the start could look like. But as you see in the NFD, you can see that the front end of the tyre is cold. So of course that's a little bit uncertain, especially going through the turn 1 into turn 2. You got to have a very good grip, but you want to get some speed going through that corner, so I need to be clever with how I decided to enter into the corner. But of course, it ought to go down for the Construction Championship, and I'll find it, and away we go with a fantastic start from Fernando Alonso, who's just made himself a two-play technical trot into the inside line, where I had to settle behind and I had to go over the right side, but it Alonso was defending his line for that P1 with Max Verstappen, who's down in P13. He obviously wanted to start moving up in order to catch up to me and of course help Red Bull in the construction title. And we have both hat who are in a good position with 7 and 8. They have to be happy about that, but can they move up or will they move down? That it ought to go down today. So of course we need to monitor them. I think that might be in the underdog in the long plane. But for Fernando, who's beginning start, he pulled away from me, which is not good. We have Russell right behind her. He obviously wanted to overtake me, and I obviously want to make sure we try and finish 1-2. And I'm doing Canada also, but I have a chance because it might such a last race with Aston Martin. I would like to put a good fight in against my teammate, and of course wave a goodbye to Aston Martin as well. We have Lando Norris, who is back to the out Espano, having a loud way. Of course, Norris had the help of George. George had a lot up, but he managed to control it. And of course, speak about help, he had the slipstream from George. So of course, Lando had a bit of a pace on that one, and now he's gone ahead on Esteban Ocon into last turn basically, and I'm now going for the move on the inside, braking a little bit too late, made the contact with Fernando Alonso, but like to me, nothing bad had happened. I went a little bit too late now, Brighton. But we knew that was going to happen, but the time wasn't warm. I thought it was warm, but I still have another chance to get back at me now. Really get to do it. Looks like he might just shut you behind. Maybe play a long game, but he might look to overtake me in the final slip. So we have to wait to see what he will do from that point. We have Gatlin and Piastri are battling it out for that P10, and obviously they got no pace. Speaking about Piastri, he had no pace to pair to his teammate Lando, who took play, and Gatlin had remained ahead of Piastri with P10, and now Alonso getting closer to me, made the contact with my rear tyre, and it looked the front wing. How has that happened? I have not braked too early. I braked exactly the time at the breaking point more. Alonso went into me, and I think he might have misjudged this. He was seeing him have a little wobble before he braked, so maybe he had misjudged it. I don't know what the situation with Alonso, but of course he got broken wing, which is just stop. Hopefully we go in and try to come back if we can. We have Newton Tonona, who's just overtaken Gasly, and it now looking me to move on the Piastri. Really get that double overtake he wanted on the Piastri, because he obviously would like to move into P10, and of course, sure point for the free top. He is still the track limit, but nothing happened because he wasn't ahead, and it's on the inside line, and Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez and Stroll is now overtaken Gasly. What happened to Gatlin? He was falling down the order, but now coming back with Stroll, and I say ahead of Lance Stroll, and I've thought to see George Russell had just overturned Fernando. And I've thought you can see the pace isn't there anymore for Alonso, and you hadn't pitted whatsoever. I have no idea why you hadn't pitted. It's a bit weird that you did go in. Maybe you try to go to the end with it, but you shouldn't. You should pit now. You have Ocon who now wheel to wheel with Lando, and of course they are battling it out for that fourth position, and Ocon has re-overtaken his play back at Lando. Norris taking fourth place with Carlos Sainz in P6, Magnus in P7, and Ferrari and Leclerc in 8th, Nico Hulkenberg in 9th. So they are split. So of course it's a bit unfortunate for the Haas. Maybe they might, do better now. Who knows what the case could be. And Ocon is now done for the move on Fernando Alonso. You can see in the final slip, and he stays ahead of Fernando and Lando to get Carlos Sainz try to get low, but he didn't have to be able to do that anyway. And Ocon is in third place now, and Norris definitely will overtake Fernando. Maybe in this start will he be able to do it? Who knows? But we know a long way now. It's not a good help for that front wing damage, but it looks like he has to do a really good job holding on to that, and he's now leading the train of car with DRS. But that is not good, because the more they fight, the more Alonso is unlikely to be able to move up position around another. And Carlos Sainz has just gone for the double overtake. Will he get ahead of Fernando Alonso? He now wheel to wheel, but he backed out, but he overtook Norris. Instead of doing double, he just done single overtake, but that was in practice. He saw the opportunity, he tried to get to it, but he didn't try to touch it. So remaining in that P4, we have Lewis Hamilton, who's down in P18. He not really have a good rate, unlike his teammate. And you can see loading stars in it going slow, and it looks like he could be out of the last final. That is confirmed. The Audi has been slotted all season long, and that is just being like the end of a stick for the Audi team, and of course further towards safety car just came out, and it now coming to the end, and Verstappen, who is down in P12, P13, who is now in P10, and as you see Alonso now falling down to P9. It's a usual overtake for Fernando. Everybody overtook him due to the pace he has not got anymore, but his front wing damage he still hasn't pitted, and Max Verstappen has overtaken Fernando, and now the outside, it was an easy overtake, and Fernando couldn't really do anything about it due to his front wing damage, and he just fall down more. I want him to pit right now. It's a good time to go in, I believe, but it looks like he's probably not going to do that. So let's wait to see what he could do. Joe Russell, who's in third place, losing 4 seconds now to Esteban Ocon. And Ocon is 2.6 behind me, and obviously now in lap 9 is steadily increasing for the top 2. And we have Carlos Sainz, who now done for the move on the outside and overtaken George Russell. Very easy overtake, of course. He had the slipstream helping him out along with the other, and he's now done ahead of George splitting from Lorry with Leclerc, who probably took overtake Russell very easily. And we're looking on board with Esteban Ocon, who having a fantastic racing so far. Looking down to the bottom, Albon, who's in P15, he should not have got it today. He have no pace whatsoever. Whether that might be between too much fighting, just not his mojo, be able to overtake multiple cars, or the car just wasn't quite unlike his teammate Esteban Ocon. Don't know what to take it here, to be honest with you. And looking on Leclerc in the final slip, and he's gone for the right side and going for overtake on George and Russell. Really getting low. George got the slipstream for Carlos Sainz, helping a little bit, and Carlos braked a little bit early, and he obviously forced Russell to slow down, and Charles Leclerc had taken advantage of that and overtaken him, and now back on my board in lap 10. We are doing a very good job so far. I have to admit, very good job so far. But I am now starting feeling this bit of aura from Esteban Ocon, who obviously got the fastest lap, as you see. He looks like he could be quick, and I've thought as he started to go into this lap, but it's about the right time to go in and put on a hard tyre. And Esteban Ocon decided to follow in with me, and that, probably the right choice to do. But if you continue on, you may not be able to get here. But of course, in fairness, the survey is quite cold, and a hard time will get warmed up. So, God knows if he can carry on and get the overtake worked out, who knows that could be the case. But Carlos Sainz is attempting that with Russell in second place, Nico Hülkenberg in third, with Tsunoda in fifth, and I just came out behind. Newton Tsunoda are now done for the move on the left side, overtaking Newton. Very easy, breezy overtake. I knew I had that clamped it down, and it worked out. And Ocon, who just overtook his French rival, Pierre Gasly, had it easy for him. And now Ocon will get behind of the Piastri and get the DRS and slipstream when they get up to the final slip, and look him to be more likely to catch up to me, and they couldn't work out to Ocon's favour, but can he hold on to it, and can I start increasing the gap as quickly as possible. But like I mentioned about the track survey being a little bit cold, but obviously not now anymore because they are more warmed up. Everybody's going loud and loud, but of course we started getting warmer and warmer, but it's just not really, it's actually the peak temperature you would like. But I can't remember if I just noticed I've got a little bit of underbody damage, and check that back when I get to another opportunity to look at the MFD. But I might have got a damage in my underbody potentially. Don't know how true that is. But of course, we're having a pretty good good racing so far, and of course it's just what I needed. Coming up with no win for the last multiple races finally got here. And I think that potentially, if that does be the case, and Carlos Sainz has already gone in, coming out now with Hülkenberg, who has gone in as well, and I've now taken back my lead. It would always be my lead anyway. And Ocon, who now 1.6, is a lot closer than he was before he entered the pit. So of course, Ocon still got a chance to really looking to catch up to me. But of course, I'm having a really good racing with a hard tyre on, really confident, really happy, and of course, just one thing, it's pull away. That's what I need. I obviously want to win the final long play, but I went too deep, really made a massive contact to turf, binned it into the wall, but luckily the braking just worked at the right time. But Ocon had now gotten way more closer to me, which means opportunity for him to get the DRS and to overtake me in the final slip when that comes up, but now will have that detection point at that comes up. He will have that DR that enable for him, which shot so much. Hopefully I can defend that really well, but it might not be the case, because obviously Philip's link and DR that is quite strong. We get behind someone, which obviously tries to stop the bit, but all trying John follow me on the left and overtaking me way too easily, but thought you may meet out of the way slightly. I didn't want to defend too much really, because I knew I had no chance to be able to do that, so I stayed behind. When that next DR that opened up, I'll be able to try and get the move done on Ultron if that should be the case for me. But to see both of them in third and fourth, or having a pretty good race so far. Magnussen is in fifth, and I'm not even sure he pitted. I think he already did, and he managed himself up to fifth. We have Piastri and Perez, sorry, and Pierre Jackson are back to line with each other, and Perez Titan that P10 and Nordic who's in PA is shouldn't have a good race so far, and I went for the move on the outside try to get the swish back. He's to pull it off, and Ultron done a phenomenal defending right there. I was clapping for him. I was like, right, I need to get back to him when he gets to the slip. Hopefully I get that one to see there. And we got Jacqueline, who are looking to make the opportunity to work out for him and looking into the car, overtaking Sergio Perez. Will he be able to stick to it, or they're doing wheel to wheel as they enter the next corner? It looks like that should be the case. One of them going to have to commit to their overtaking, and Perez, who obviously really tries to stay on side and on board with Albert, who just won. Pierre Jacqueline has overtaken Sergio Perez. And they are obviously backed it out for that Peter, and of course the back on me overtaken Span Ultron with no problem whatsoever, with obviously good things, but a bit locked up, but you know, like he slid a bit of contact when using Tonona. He just made the contact between one a bit too deep, whether he was sliding like with ice Satan, or he locked up and of course entered back on track a little bit too dangerous and smacked into Newton Tonona, who had 3 wide with the car behind Sergio Perez, who are going for the move on him, and of course Ole Behrman and Hamilton try to get to it, but Stroll can, but you know he backed down from it, and Sergio Perez has got a broken front wing, and Newton Tonona has also got a broken wing, and them both has gone in. But looking down more, Fernando Alonso, who's in P19 now, not moved up P17. He hadn't pitted, obviously for that front wing, but I've got the deduction penalty, and that is just to the fortune. But here's how I know he hasn't pitted for that front wing. He would be down to P17, he'd be higher than that. So Fernando has decided not going for that front wing, only changed the time, which further disappointing, but remember what that's about, really all in the Construction Championship in the final. It went on to tie up, that could be a chance, or Verstappen falling behind Kevin Magnussen, or staying where he is, to hope that he'll be able to stay there for the help a little bit. But Matt gone for the move, not one, but 2 Ferrari. He overtook both Ferrari, will be able to stick to that commitment on Carlos' side, and on the inside now, which we know are strong point for the overtaking, and of course have a better advantage on the move, and he overtook double Ferrari. How on earth he's done that? But Carlos has got another opportunity to retake his podium spot for that P3, and gone ahead and done that. Now, will Charles Leclerc be able to do that? But remember, Charles overtook him, Kunstler, we're going to Aston Martin, so hopefully that will be the case. We have 3 more with Gasly, Piastri and Albert as they are tying together, because Gasly has been pinched into the wall. He couldn't do anything about it. Albon hit into him, and Piastri was on the outside. There was no communication, as he's been double overtook by Piastri and Albon, and that is really unfortunate for Gasly. But here's the thing, Gasly got into trouble for that kind of move, which I thought a bit unfair, because there's no way that Gasly will know if Piastri coming out from behind. He got Albon forces him to be taking way too close to the wall, Piastri took the advantage, which is true, but we tried to give Jackson a trouble for that. So I thought that was a bit weird. But before, you can see on my lap 24, just one lap before I get the opportunity to win the famous long point. Hopefully nothing bad has happened with that period. And you can see Esteban Ocon, who needed 7 seconds behind, and that is good luck, because I got the penalty of tour. You've seen that. And I obviously managed to stay safe, which is a good job for me. And Charles Leclerc looks like he might end up day behind Verstappen, but Verstappen won't have that DRS on Carlos' side at the almost 2 seconds ahead. So Charles got an opportunity to overtake in the famous lap. Hopefully he'll be able to do that for him. And of course now in the final lap of the last final, and I'm now leading and looking to win it all, and we've got Lando and Russell are back to the really tight fighting, but no, they come out on top and take that P7 for himself, and Russell had to settle P8, but Russell was up like a podium, tumbled down the P8, which unfortunately managed in P6 having a fantastic night, and he managed to stay close to what to be like one of the fastest car, not today, but they consider to be one of the fastest car, Red Bull and Ferrari, so that's quite impressive. But here's Charles Leclerc having opportunity to go for the move on Matt, who took the try to get it done, and Matt defended the middle spot that prevented Charles being able to overtake on the left or on the right, so that's obviously really good thinking from Matt Verstappen and Albon, who got ahead and tried to overtake up the Piastri for that final point in P10. Will he be able to get that done for himself with Albon? But Piastri missing to be more advantage with speed, even though he's on the outside, and Albon stick to his line and overtaken up to Piastri. But we're now looking at the man himself, Danny Britney, who has been struggling all season long, only one win back in Saudi Arabia, and he's back home to his favourite track, and that is Las Vegas, and he's going to take the second win of the season, breaking that route of no win to Stanley and Esteban Ocon, who's now coming out P2. Fantastic racing for Ocon, and Carlos Sainz has taken that first spot before the race ended at that point right now, because I was too far ahead of, within the point of where they can continue playing, and I won the famous.
Race victory and fastest lap as well today really shows the level of dominance that this driver had over the opposition. Dominance from the start to finish, and it's for the rest of the competition to try and catch them now.
Aston Martin's performance today has shown that they can be competitive with the biggest names in the sport. They're making their way out to the podium as we speak, and the reaction from the crowd must be incredibly uplifting for them.
Winning famous 3 years in a row got to be the best feeling, knowing who holds the most records winning at Las Vegas, even though he's been in sport for 4 years. But getting that, first win for myself, which is something I'm very appreciative, and I've feel better, after having that win in Saudi Arabia, potential win in Belgium, but never went to my way. It was nice to be able to get that win in Vegas, and of course, Ocon, P2, fantastic rating for Esteban Ocon. I had to give him a credit. He held his own, but of course, until I overtook back to him, I was already going to win the Vegas 1 point, of course, and Carlos Sainz in third place. He's obviously had a bit of a fighting with Leclerc and Matt. But talking about Matt, the Constructors' Championship, it unfortunately have to wait until we go to Abu Dhabi, which is so much. We should have had a match day behind Leclerc or Fernando within top 10, but of course he made a mistake, made a contact, and here's the point. 42 points. All Alonso need to do is just be in P8, and that's it. Or Matt moved back to him, and I had to include that fastest lap to be able to get it. But like I said, it's going to be showdown in Abu Dhabi for that touchdown title. Of course, we had to wait to see when we enter into Abu Dhabi long point in the next episode. But this has been a fantastic experience, really all again in famous years last years. But William, and of course, that was season 1, season 2 with Aston Martin, season 3 with Aston Martin. It's a good feeling that I'm having so far, and I know I'm going to celebrate about it. But of course, we're going to wait to the next episode with the touchdown showdown with Aston Martin and Red Bull in Abu Dhabi. So of course, stay tuned for that episode. So thank you for watching. Please like and dislike my video. Do more, be very appreciated, and peace out.